Natural hazards such as a windstorm pose a significant risk to both residential and commercial buildings in the United States. This kind of hazard causes extensive damage to structures and leads to considerable economic loss. For overcoming this problem, there are guidelines from the Resilience Guide for Builders and the resilience measures from the HUD Community Resilience Toolkits. The overview of the guidelines is significant of the natural wind hazards like hurricanes and tornadoes on United States buildings and the importance of the resilient construction practices to mitigate wind-related damage. The context of the guideline emphasizes the risk of the wind-related disaster in the United States, leading to structural failures and economic losses. This guideline focuses on critical areas where builders can implement resilient construction practices to minimize wind-related damage like opening windows and doors, roof deck and underlayment, high wind roof covering, continuous load path, damaged soffit, garage doors, structural failure, chimney wall. These factors can significantly improve the ability of residential buildings to withstand windstorms. Here is the summary of the wind and storms-related resilience action from the HUD Toolkits guides. What is the impact of the coastal storms on the sea level? First one is increase the coastal flooding and erosion. And the second one is severe winds from the storms can cause extensive damage to infrastructure. What is the planning and action for coastal resilience? First method is develop inventory of the vulnerable infrastructure, integrate hazard mitigation into comprehensive planning, create building code restriction development in the high-risk areas. And finally, by paying attention to the effect of the community involvement and funding strategies. For instance, engaging community in the resilience planning, use HUD funding for resilience projects, and explore innovative funding options like bonds and grants. In conclusion, focusing on high-frequency damage areas in buildings and implementing coastal resilience planning actions can greatly enhance the ability of residential buildings to withstand windstorms. Thank you for your attention.